they told me at that time that for that you will need to take a break from TV. I'm very clear about the kind of work I want to do. Nobody has got the right to think that because I'm a parent, I'm so superior that how much ever wrong I am, I will not apologize.
Do you still feel that it is difficult for television actors to enter this space as it was back then?
Beautiful actresses, they all are mothers. Like the best example is Alia Bhatt. I mean, she's doing such wonderful work. You can't imagine that she's a mother already. Like she still looks like the same young girl. Judgments are very easy to pass for a single parent. Hi, this is Juhi Parmar and you're watching midday.com.
Hello and welcome to midday.com. This is Shachi Chaturvedi and today in conversation with us we have our very own Kiran Bedi. No, we have in conversation with us very own Juhi Parmar. Hi Juhi, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
First of all, congratulations for successful 3 seasons of Yeh Meri Family.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
So starting with the show, how did you decide that you want to play this part?
Okay, so there was no reason to say no, first of all, because it's such a brilliant show. When it was offered to me, by then season 1 had already come out because that was based on a totally different family and it was already a brand and people had loved it. So I was thrilled to know that now they're coming up with a new family and they want me to play the part. And then when they narrated the story and my character to me, it was so interesting. She is a mother, very disciplined yet loving. Like there are so many layers to her. And sometimes she's even unpredictable because sometimes you know that she's going to react, but sometimes you expect her to react badly, but she turns out to be the most loving, caring mother. So I had different shades to play, and a show like Yeh Meri Family, which is loved by one and all, there was no reason that I would even think or even blink before saying yes.
Ji, but tell me something. You're not someone जिसने अभी start किया to be choosy. You've always been choosy. You've always been very critical about what do you want to do and what you don't want to do. So how do you manage to strike a balance, and what does it cost?
Okay, so I'm very clear about the kind of work I want to do. And in that, the most important part is that I should be able to watch it with my family. Earlier it was just my parents, then now it is that I'm watching it with my daughter as well. So I wouldn't want to tell my daughter or my parents that I'm doing this particular work but you can't watch it because there's something that I've done which I won't be comfortable with you guys watching. So that is something very important for me while I say yes or no to a character. Apart from that, what message am I giving? Like if you have noticed, any of my shows have not given a message to the society which is against the positivity, or even if the show started like say a show like Tantra which was based on something like black magic, but the message that was given in the show was that this is not how it should be, like when you do something like this it's going to come back to you, and the message that it gave was that stay away from things like this. So any topic or any subject that I would choose, I will make sure that this is giving some good message in some way or the other, and adverse effect नहीं होना चाहिए लोगों पे, वो भी मेरे लिए बहुत important है. And that comes not only in choosing my projects where I'm playing character, it also comes in choosing the brands that I endorse. I would not endorse brands which I feel will not be good for the society. I end up saying no much more than yes.
So Juhi, when you take this as your approach of saying yes or no to a character, तो जब बहुत टाइम तक कुछ ऐसा नहीं आता that you are seeking, how do you take that break?
I enjoy that break because that is the time I get to spend with my daughter. And in our industry, our work is such, the nature is such that when you're working, you have no break. And when a show is going on, you really don't know it's going to be on air for 2 years, 3 years when it comes to a daily soap. And at that time, there's hardly any scope of getting breaks enough for a vacation or doing things with your family. So whenever in between 2 shows, how much ever long or short it is, I enjoy that time thoroughly with my family, and especially my daughter. I try and go for vacations, and I don't limit it to one vacation only. The moment one vacation gets over, I think where next can we go, even if it is a shorter one. So I live life during that phase, and I do not feel that, oh my god, I'm not working back to back. In fact, I feel happy that I have got enough time on my hand to balance my personal and professional life.
But Juhi, playing a mother on screen and you being a mother yourself, how much of you as a mother comes in when you play a part of a mom?
A lot, a lot. See, a lot of things I cannot change, like say Nirja raises her hand on her kids, which was a very normal thing back in 90s. Fortunately, that did not happen with me, but most of the people have faced this, and Nirja is a 90s mother. So that part is something that I don't relate to as a mother, but there are a lot of things that Nirja would do for her kids which I totally relate to. Like in the season 2, when the daughter comes home, with that one scene which was so popular, where she comes home and she expects Nirja to really blast her because she has gone out and she's gone to meet a guy and the mother has caught it, and mothers have this knack, they sniff it दूर से ही कि कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. So and the way Nirja's approach was towards her, and she was so okay with it. I think all those things, the way she explained everything to her then, or even now when Nirja is wrong in one of the episodes when she is not listening to her kids, when they are saying जब वो स्कूल में उसकी रैगिंग हो रही है और उसको बताने की कोशिश करते हैं, but she does not listen because the teacher in her is reacting and she says that no, तुमने गलत किया है and all that. But the moment she realizes that oh my God, मैंने अपने बच्चों की बात नहीं सुनी एंड इतना कुछ गलत हो रहा था मेरे बच्चे के साथ, so she does feel apologetic about it, and she apologizes openly. The same thing she does in the Holy episode when she realizes that she was wrong. So, you know, being there to understand her child and apologize and accept that I was wrong is the part that I totally relate to. And in those scenes, Juhi comes alive. Sometimes certain things were not even written that way, that after having creative discussions during our readings, I got them molded that way mutually, because I felt that as a mother, this is what she should be doing. Only then she will look like a mother you can look up to.
So it means that during creative discussions, the Juhi as a mother comes a lot.
Yeah, a lot, because now I'm a mother, so I know that. But in this moment I will not do this, or like when I have not listened to my child and slapped him and all that, and then I got to know that इतना बड़ा उसको bully किया गया स्कूल में कि मतलब he was made to drink what. So you know, if a mother gets to hear that, and because उसने time पे उनकी बात नहीं सुनी and she does not apologize, what kind of parenting is that? Nobody has got the right to think that because I'm a parent, I'm so superior that how much ever wrong I am, I will not apologize. No, apologizing is not just a child's responsibility, it is a human's duty when you're wrong. So those things I would discuss with them, and I would tell them that I feel as a mother I should do this. And I'm so thankful to my creatives that they've been so open to take suggestions and mold things that way. They've never said that no, this should not be like that. Even that scene from season 2, there was a lot of input given from me as a mother, and I said that this should be a mother's take when a daughter is feeling underconfident about herself, and they took my suggestion and they wrote the lines accordingly and all, which turned out beautifully, and they've been very, very understanding and accommodating when it comes to suggestions from actors.
Really a nice scene.
Very, very nice scene, and it is nice of the makers and the creatives, because sometimes if you are so stuck up that you don't let the actor be, then character is written on the paper, but an actor is bringing it to life. So if you're not convinced about certain things, it somewhere shows. And with conviction, when you do something, it is something else only. So I'm very happy that I worked with a team who were so open to take suggestions from actors.
Juhi, now you are someone who penetrates in OTT space. So do you still feel that it is difficult for television actors to enter this space as it was back then?
To some extent, yes. For two reasons. One, they feel that TV actors are overexposed because they are seen on the screen every day. About 2.5 years back, there was somebody जिसे OTT की बात चल रही थी, and I was like, I would love to do this on OTT, something like this. And they told me at that time that for that you will need to take a break from TV. I was like, but why? They said because people who are seeing you every day on their screens need to have a break to see you in a different character. I don't understand the concept, but yes, I was told that. Deliberately, I wouldn't say I took a break from TV, but I in any case take a break after one show, and I did not like anything good enough to say yes to, and in the meantime Yeh Meri Family happened. So the break happened by default. But yes, people do expect, especially makers, to have a break between TV and OTT. It is somewhere, yeah, difficult to get into that space. It's not as easy as you would think.
Juhi, you talked about overexposure. So do you think because of TV or doing a particular serial or a particular role, you guys get typecasted easily?
Yeah, because it goes on for a very long time. It is very difficult to break a mold that you fit into. Because if somebody has seen you day in, day out for years, say in my case 7 years, it was very difficult for people to, it would be difficult for people to see me in another character immediately. Because you start seeing that actor as that character only. You start relating to that actor as that character, even the name for that matter. So it is definitely difficult for a television actor to break that mold, and it's very easy to get stereotyped.
Coming back to Yeh Meri Family, where you play a mother, and talking about you as a mother, you are a single parent. Do you ever want to play a character of a single parent or along that line?
I would love to. I would love to play a character of single parent, because judgments are very easy to pass for a single parent. But to actually get a peek into a single parent's life and see how challenging it is, yet how beautiful it is, how overwhelming it is, how wholesome it is, that actually a single parent should be called a double parent. I've always said that, because that one person is playing double role. So I've played double roles in almost all my shows. So I'm playing double role in my real life too, because I'm the mother, I'm the father. And if you get to see a show from a single parent's point of view, a lot of people who are sitting out there with preconceived notions about a single parent, especially a woman, will really have the veil off their eyes.
True that. Talking about that, your daughter Samira has you as a parent.
Yeah.
So how your relationship with her evolved, and does she talk about being an actress?
So right now she's at an age where she wants to be something or the other every few days. So from it started back then to wanting to be a scientist, to an artist also. She has a beautiful sense of aesthetics. I call her an aesthetic queen. Like, she even set up corners in our house and she makes it so beautiful. So sometimes I feel she should be an interior designer, and she has a knack for it.
She's
like,
what, 12?
No, she's just turned 11, and she's so good. Like, she has that vision, and she'll say, "Mama, the corner is not nice," and I'll go home and she'll say, "See, I've set up this reading corner," and she's made it so beautifully. She organizes her room so beautifully, much better than me. My room is also so many times organized by her. So she loves that. So yeah, she has a lot of talent in her, different talent. She's brilliant at sketching. She sketches so well. So right now she's still exploring what she likes and what would she want to be. But yeah, sometimes she says she enjoys it, and then she says, "I also want to be an actor." I say, "Whatever you would want to be, I will support you." Then she asks me, "Can I be an actor also, and an interior designer also, and an artist also?" I said, "You can be anything, limitless. Whatever you want to do, you can have 3-4 careers." She says, "Okay."
For an actor, Juhi, after, especially for female, when they enter a new phase of life, be it of a married girl or a mother, the type of roles that starts coming in changes quickly. You must have noticed it yourself. So how do you look at it, and how does it affect your opportunities after becoming a mother?
See, so I don't think becoming a mother makes such a huge difference in TV and OTT. I think it's more to do with films, and now even that is not happening. Means all our beautiful actresses, they all are mothers. Like, the best example is Alia Bhatt. I mean, she's doing such wonderful work, and you can't even imagine that she has changed. She's not changed one bit before being a mother and after being a mother, and you can't imagine that she's a mother already. Like, she still looks like the same young girl. I think it's a thing of past, when it used to make a difference as such. Pehle to it was not even just becoming a mother, even getting married used to really change the career of actresses. But with time, people and their thinking is evolving, and that really does not make such a huge difference. The difference that impacts a career of TV actor especially is the number of years of your career. They start looking at it like, okay, she's been around 15 years, she's been around for 20 years, so abhi itna time ho gaya, to acha theek hai, she should now graduate to play older characters. But I don't think that is how it should be, because in films they don't look at it like that. We have actresses working since 20 plus years, and they still look fab, and they still play characters that suit their age, but they don't have to play a mother to a 20-year-old. Best is, one of the best examples would be Kareena Kapoor. She looks outstandingly ravishing, and you can't take your eyes off her even now when she comes on screen. So even she has a career span of almost 20 years or 20 plus years. So it's not looked at that way in films, but in television somehow they feel that, oh, she's been around for so long, so she should be playing that role, whereas probably the guy or the girl who would be playing your daughter or son would be 5 years age gap only. So that doesn't work that way. So I have tried to play characters closer to my age, or something that I relate to. Like example, in Hamari Wali Good News, even though I had grown up kids, but they had shown that she got married at the age of 18. She was still young enough in her early 40s that she could give birth to a child. So it was a very practical, logical, reasonable character why she had grown up kids. That's why I accepted it, because this was underlined also a lot in the show, that she got married early and now she's pregnant. Obviously if she's pregnant, she's at a certain age that she's able to conceive. So I have tried to take up characters which suit my sensibilities also.
So, Juhi, talking about pregnancy, nowadays actors, or I'll say women in general, they want to get back in shape as soon as they deliver. So, were you of the same thought?
No. I took 1 full year to get back to dieting and all, even workout for that matter, because I didn't want to diet because I didn't want to deprive my child of the nutrition, and I was feeding her for almost a year. So that was one of the reasons, and I knew that if I'm not going to be able to diet, workout basic I could do, but weight loss is not going to happen. So after 1 year I got into fitness again, and I started my workout properly and started dieting, which was not starving but correct eating, and then lost weight.
Did it affect your opportunities during that time?
I was not even taking up work at that time in any case. I mean, even if work was offered to me, I was not ready to take it up. I took up work after 3.5 years of Samaira's birth. By the time she was 2.5, I was already 17 kgs down. But I didn't do it just for work opportunity. I did it for fitness also, for health also. And after losing weight also, for more than a year later, I said yes to Shani.
Juhi, it's a fact that you are the Juhi Parmar and people love you that way. In that world where people want to click a picture with you, they want to talk to you whenever they see you, how do you manage to tell your daughter that it's just normal, it's okay?
I think she's understood it, that that's how people look at popular faces or the actors that they love, and she's so used to seeing it that she takes it in her stride. And I have very good deep conversations with her about humility, about respect and all that, that she knows that this is my mom's profession, and this has got nothing to do with it makes her any better or superior than anybody else. And she looks at it with humility and gratitude, rather than thinking that, oh, my mom, people are coming to her to click pictures and all. No, she's not at all like that. She's a very humble child, and most of the times when a lot of people come and they go, and she just looks at me and she says, I'm so proud of you, mama. Like, okay, thank you.
For an 11-year-old kid, it's really smart and humble of
and
her.
She's a very, very sensible child, very understanding. She's very unlike most of the 11-year-olds. If you meet her and you talk to her, her vibe and her energy only is wonderful. She's a different kind of child.
Although the little one is too little, but did she ever do anything cute?
Yeah, she does every year. In fact, last year, oh, that was so cute. My gosh, she was just 9. So when I woke up, she would stick something in my bathroom. When I went in my bathroom, it was on the mirror where she had written, happy birthday, Mama. Today I am going to treat you and take you to your favorite restaurant for lunch, get ready. So I said okay. So then I got ready. Then she took me to 1 BHK, which is my friend Aditi's restaurant, and I love that place. So she took me there, and I didn't know that she had carried a credit card. She took it from my dad, and she carried it with her. And when the waiter came, she said, "Wait, this is my treat." And then she took the credit card ka machine, and she actually remembered the pin, and she made the payment that day. So she said, "I have got you out for lunch, so I will pay." And she took she had carried that credit card with my dad. I think that was so sweet. I was so touched. I was in tears. So she makes me feel special this way, in some way or the other.
For a
Very, very
9-year-old,
sweet.
this is so cute,
So cute
so
it was,
adorable.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Juhi. That was it from our side. Thank you and stay connected to midday.com.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.